This is Chattahoochee Landing on the Apalachicola River. I've been here before. These historical marker dedication for Nicholls Outpost and the Indian mound right here. Yeah, other Indian mounds. The river is very high right now. It's you can see the dock is out there in the water. The access to the dock is actually underwater, and that's not unusual. The river floods just about every year, and one thing about this mound, it was historically had the Apalachicola Fort built by Nicholls. Right here is the high ground. Everybody's driving down to the water looking at the high water, but you know, it's not all that unusual. Okay, you can see the water flowing up here into the picnic area. And the edge of the mound, the Army Corps of Engineers, I guess, put this kind of some concrete or asphalt up to keep the mound from eroding away. So used to be some Indian mounds on the other side that completely eroded away. Victory Bridge, Highway 90 crosses right there. And the bend of the river, that's where the Scott Massacre happened 200 years ago, where the 7th Infantry soldiers on 2 barges were attacked, and all but about 6 of the soldiers were wiped out. Had about 40 soldiers on 2 barges. They were wiped out on the Apalachicola River. That was on November 30th, 1817. Getting ready to celebrate the 200th anniversary, go and get a historical marker put up closer to the anniversary of that. And even though the water's high right now, usually in November when the anniversary of that happens, a lot of times the water is lower. Usually the water is high in the springtime right here. And the second Indian mound, past the Nicholls Fort mound, remains the one here. Railroad bridge in the distance. This bend in the river is where the Scott Massacre happened. And there's several wrecked boats right here in this area. But from Army records is that the Army salvaged those 2 barges from the Scott Massacre and actually used them again. So the barges, or the boats themselves, are not there. You know, maybe they could recover a few artifacts that may have been dumped overboard or left behind. And right here in the bend of the river, very thick foliage, and there's a hiking trail right there on the edge of the woods, and thick trees along the woods here, pretty much as it was 200 years ago. Along the Chattahoochee Landing, Chattahoochee, Florida, Gadsden County.